Welcome to the Personal Finance Workshop created by the Farm Credit Associations of North Carolina. I am AJ Moore, a loan officer with Farm Credit in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. I look forward to sharing valuable information with you to help as you plan your finances for today and prepare for tomorrow. Let's get started. In this section, we will dive into planning for the future with insurance, retirement, and investing. You might ask yourself, why do I need insurance or a retirement account when I'm young and healthy? The answer is to block the cost of risk in your life. Risk can come in the form of health problems, auto accidents, disability, property damage due to a hurricane, or etc. With so many risks, insurance offers a financial safety net to cover the costs associated with these risks. Your retirement, on the other hand, allows you to plan for life once you complete your career. Although that may seem years away, it is important to start planning now. The first step to starting young is to visualize what you want. Picture what you want your retirement lifestyle to be like, then plan around that. It is important to not touch the money and understand that it is not your money right now. It is for the future you. Don't take too many risks with it. Buy and hold for the long term. Now to transition to retirement plans. Many people, when asked what their retirement will look like, they mention vacation and enjoying life. This sounds great, but where will the funds come from to finance these trips? This is where the role of retirement plans come into play. Retirement plans involve planning, which helps an individual be financially stable after they retire. There are numerous retirement plans, including 401ks and IRAs. Before you choose a retirement plan, it is important to figure out where to begin and how much you should save. Based on your current age, it is estimated that the following amounts will be needed at the age of 65 to retire. 25-year-old, 3 to 4 million. 35-year-old, 2 to 3 million. 45-year-old, 1 to 2 million. The goal that most financial advisors suggest is to save 10 to 15% of your annual income for retirement. $1 million today would not be worth $1 million in 20 years due to inflation and the future value of the US dollar. There are 5 steps when looking at where to begin with retirement and investing. First off is to know how much money you have for investing. One popular rule of thumb is the 100 minus age rule, which means you take 100 and subtract your age from that. The resultant number is the percentage you should allocate to stocks. For example, if you are 30, then 70% of your assets should be allocated to stocks. This is just a general rule, and others may find it better to use less or more. Second is to understand how much of a risk you are willing to take. There are some funds that are low risk, low reward, and others that are high risk, high reward. It all comes down to what's best for you. Third is to diversify your portfolio. You do not want all your eggs in one basket. Make sure you are diversified. Being diversified means to make sure that you have stocks that are in various industries. Sometimes medical stocks perform well, or sometimes banking stocks. So it's important to not put all your eggs in one basket or in one industry. Fourth is to pick a brokerage account that best fits you or an employer-sponsored account, such as a 401k. Fifth is to never invest more than you can afford to lose. There's a chance you may lose money, so for safety reasons, it is best to invest an amount that you can afford to lose. Saving for retirement is easier the earlier you start saving. Some tips: retirement amount. The retirement amount you need for retirement depends on the lifestyle you want to live in retirement. Next, you need to determine when I want to retire. Retiring early means a shorter period of time to build funds up. How long will my retirement funds last? 25 years or longer? Next, you need to determine what investment vehicles I will use for retirement. Will it be a 401k, 401(b) plans that are tax friendly and most of the time employer spot matched? Or will it be IRAs, traditional or Roth? The first type of retirement plan, which is one of the most popular, is the 401k plan. This is a workplace retirement account that's offered as an employee benefit. By using this, it could help eliminate the amount of income you pay taxes on. These are great options as many employers match your contributions up to a certain percentage. For example, some companies can match your 401k investment up to 6%. In other words, if you invest 6% of your salary into your 401k account, the company will also invest 6% into your account. There are few negatives, such as withdrawing early. If you withdraw funds before the age 59 and a half, then you are subject to a 10% penalty. There are also contribution limits. As of the 2020, the limit was set at $19,500. Overall, this is a great plan with low risk. If your employer does not offer a retirement plan, or if you have already maxed out your 401k, then you may want to invest in an individual retirement account, better known as an IRA. With an IRA, you can contribute up to a specified amount as determined by the IRS. If you're age 50 or older, you're able to contribute an additional amount as part of the catch-up provision. If you select traditional IRA, your contribution will be tax deductible in the year in which they are made. An IRA has the same stipulation as a 401k when it comes to withdraw money before 59 and a half, which is a 10% penalty. There are several types of IRAs. A Roth IRA is a great start with retirement plans. Contributions to a Roth IRA are taxed beforehand. Withdrawals are never taxed, and it grows at a rapid rate. It is a great place for when you're just getting started and have extra money you want to use. You can invest in an IRA and a Roth IRA where your total contributions to both cannot exceed the specified limit for the year. Simplified Employee Pension, or SEP IRAs, allow you to contribute a portion of your income to your own retirement account. These accounts are great if you're self-employed and have no employees. The max annual contribution limits are significantly higher than the other accounts, as you can contribute up to $57,000 or 25% of your income in 2020, whichever is less. A traditional IRA allows you to deduct contributions on your current taxes and not have to pay taxes until you withdraw those funds later in retirement. These accounts do not have any income eligibility restrictions. They also offer an upfront tax advantage. These tools may assist you in budgeting your money for your retirement and investing plan. Dave Ramsey offers an app that helps you keep track of your money usage so you can see where every dollar goes throughout the month. A basic spreadsheet can also be helpful for creating a budget to set aside money for your retirement planning. A good tip is to aim to invest 10 to 15% of your household income to your retirement plan. If you do that when it comes time for your retirement, you'll be ready to do whatever you choose to do to enjoy your life. In a financial sense, investing is when an individual commits money to a financial asset or security, such as a bond or stock, in hope of receiving more money in the future. Investing can be seen as risky and overwhelming, but with these basic understandings, hopefully investing will begin to take shape and you can develop a clear understanding. Investing. Expend money with the expectation to achieve profit. The more you know, the more successful you will be. Putting your money in an account that draws interest from different companies. More risk equals more potential earnings on your account. Less risk equals less potential earnings on your account. 401ks and IRAs, if your budget allows, always max out your employer match contributions. There is one quick way to look at your retirement strategy. Your age should equal the percentage of your portfolio that is held in safer investments like bonds, bond mutual funds, CDs, and etc. If you take 100 minus your age, that should equal the percentage of your portfolio that you should place in riskier investments like stocks, stock mutual funds, real estate, and etc. Based on this rule, you should have riskier investments earlier in life and safer ones later in life. In the world of investing, riskier investments earn a greater return and less risky investments earn a lower return. When talking with a financial advisor, you might hear the term risk averse. This refers to a person who prefers lower returns with known risk rather than higher returns with unknown risk. It is important to ask yourself, what is my risk tendency? Time value of money. Time value of money is the concept that money available today is worth more than the future identical sum because of the investment potential. Your money grows because of a compounding interest. Now let's look at an example of this money growth. This example shows the importance of starting to save earlier in life. It highlights the importance of the time value of money and compounding interest. As shown, Lindsay starts saving and investing at the age of 19. She stopped saving and investing at age 27. She puts $2,000 in her account from every paycheck each year. If her account earns an annual average of 10% interest at age 65, her account would have $1,035,148. Jackson, he starts saving and investing at age 27. He stopped saving and investing at age 65. He also puts $2,000 in account from his paycheck each year and also earns 10% interest on average. At age 65, his account would have $883,185. Lindsay invests one-fifth the dollars but has 25% more to show in the end. Returns are hypothetical and are not meant to imply the future performance of any investment because all investments and rates do change over time. I encourage you to think through each of these review questions and discuss with your teacher or peers to ensure you grasp these concepts. As you can tell, providing personal finance education for students is important to Farm Credit. Today's presentation is part of an 8-part series, so I encourage you to explore the other topics. To contact us, feel free to visit www.farmcreditofnc.com. Thank you for joining me.